Welcome to what many call the original Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, where the crowd is rocking in anticipation of the showdown we have in store. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Clemson's offense takes the field to start this game off. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Clemson jumps to the line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Brings up third down.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense has its first opportunity of the day. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
It's complete to the right. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it, and they did just that.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Throwing right. Makes the grab. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun. Got his man quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Second down.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And the timing just a hair off. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Great job by the pass rush up front. Third and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for space to the left. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Line getting set on second down. The give from the gun. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Shakes off the defender. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Notre Dame took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2012 Irish team led by Manti Te'o would just take the will of opposing teams. Impressive to watch. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Gives it to the back on the draw. Danced his way through traffic. Pickup of 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Throws for the tight end. Got him, and nobody's close. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off play action on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to escape and get it himself. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They are getting deep into the playbook. 11th play of the drive. He'll off one deep down the left side. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. The play action fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
Third and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution, picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. And the Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to move it through the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Offense set on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Good timing on the quick out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They're going to run it. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Hit as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Slips through the line. Oh, he gave him the dead leg. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. From the gun, running back on the move. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Looking to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually. But what do? You said well-disguised. That's what you got to do. You got to make it look like you're dropping for a pass, bring the blitz. Offensive line was full. He comes flying through there, untouched, gets the sack.
Clemson will send the punt team out. He'll try to really get into this one. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless, those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
He's right on target. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. Quarterback adapting. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Feeling some heat. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity.
Texas A&M, 0.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Give to the running back. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Right back to it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. You can break this down a lot of ways, but on that play, the quarterback just believed his guy was better than the defense.
And he was really right. And anytime you get pressed man where that corner on the outside is all the way up on the line of scrimmage, trying to get hands on that wide receiver, if I win right away, oh, man, you can make a big play on the outside, and he makes a big play for his quarterback.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He's going to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they a shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. Brings it in down the left side. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Army has the lead right now. Feels like they've been on top since they parachuted the ball into Michie Stadium, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Arizona State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And back to the air on 2nd down. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Unloads to the wideout. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He makes the connection. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Texas A&M going up-tempo.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Quick release on the RPO.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Clemson set up with another first down. They'll give it to the back. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the Oak. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and made. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer...
And that pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Aggies! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Eastern Michigan is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Eagles on the scoreboard. They're up by 24 over the Coyotes.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Now about that one, Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Going to the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Now improvising. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Give to the back. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. He's got his man.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Trying to get to him. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Gets it out fast.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Hauls it in. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Off the play fake. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
What if I had told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Eighth play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The give to the back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. You see a defensive lineman come up with a play like that and make the sack, they start building some momentum to impose their will up front.
There ain't nothing better than getting a stack. That's what you keep track of on defensive lines. Like, yeah, I already got one. You start keeping a tally of how many you can get. That's what you dream about. You dream about getting the quarterback. Yes, tackles are nice, but I want sacks. I want that QB on the ground.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. On the ground with the counter. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Got his man out of the backfield. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Snapped it in the shotgun. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Across the 25, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Quarterback on the keeper. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll leave it with him. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
26.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to keep moving.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Aggies get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Using the quick game. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they got him for the sack. And as I saw that screen start to develop, I thought, big play coming. I just didn't realize it would be for the defense.
They got in there quick, and the quarterback's supposed to see that, right? He's supposed to let him come upfield, buy a little bit of time, but then he's got to get rid of it, get it to his playmaker. The offense did not do their end of the bargain. Quarterback got sacked.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Looking to throw on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. Quarterback empties his backfield. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Looking to take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
How do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the two. Wants to go up top. Fires into traffic. Picked off.
Clemson, 26. Texas A&M, 16.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Breaks the tackle.
And there's a coachable moment for that young man right there. It's a nice run. Your team's got the lead late, but because of that, you cannot go out of bounds before you get to 2 minutes. If you go out, the clock's going to stop, and that's a coachable moment, something he'll learn from moving forward.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll run for it on third and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Throws toward the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Leaves it with the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Clemson will send the punt team out. Makes a move. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Slings it downfield. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. They're going to throw it again. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it.
After hitting that field goal down a possession here late, one timeout in your back pocket, I'm thinking we're still going to see onside kick here. So nice job by the kicker. They're knocking it through the uprights. Now the big question, can he execute the onside kick?
Just over a minute to play. They're lining up for an onside kick to try to pull off this rally. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really